While this might not necessarily be a horror film, A Glitch in the Matrix is a mind-expanding and reality-challenging documentary with some downright chilling and bizarre moments. So I'm covering it here on ML Miller Frights. Deal with it. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights, a part of the Kings of Horror Network. I'm ML Miller. While you might be watching this video on the Kings of Horror Network, I urge you to click over to my ML Miller Frights YouTube page and give it a like. Please share with all of your buddies. Click subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. A Glitch in the Matrix is a documentary that is new in select theaters and on demand from Magnolia Pictures. It's directed by Rodney Ascher. The director of two mind-bending documentaries, Room 237 and The Nightmare, Rodney Ascher, is at it again with A Glitch in the Matrix. While the concept that we all might be living in a simulation is not a new one, it is one that seems to keep coming up in all kinds of media, as well as research and philosophy. Looking at the world we live in now, there isn't a greater indication for multiple realities than changing channels between CNN and Fox News and seeing two completely different mindsets attempting to convince the viewer that the other channel is Satan. A Glitch in the Matrix touches upon that chilling aspect, but in order to illustrate its point to a modern audience, it chooses to use video games and movies to further the point. Even Elon Musk is cited using the advances in gaming since Pong, where the graphics look realer and realer until soon you won't be able to tell what's real and what isn't, as an example of how a simulated reality could be created. The film includes multiple sequences from films like They Live, Dark City, The Adjustment Bureau, Minority Report, and of course, The Matrix, to show the viewer examples of this concept as well. A Glitch in the Matrix does a fantastic job of making such a heady concept extremely easy to understand and, more importantly, entertaining. I'm not here to say whether this concept is real or not. Of course, I have no idea. But Ascher and the folks he interviews do pose some valid and convincing points. It doesn't help that a lot of the interviewees might seem to be slightly nuts. Most of the quote-unquote experts are given a wide berth to extrapolate on their theories and choose to wear digital avatar skins while on camera, which doesn't really lend a lot to their credibility and adds some unintentional humor to their discourses. These guys speak of their experiences of first toying with the idea of simulated reality as if they were religious experiences. Some of them grew up with strong religious beliefs. Others had their first experiences while using sensory deprivation tanks. The film even goes so far as to suggest that we only understand using the technology available at the time, and Jesus might have been an interdimensional traveler attempting to bring awareness of other realities. Sure, it sounds a little wonky, but what is heaven and hell if not other types of reality that occur after life, if you believe in that sort of thing? Ascher ends this film with a chilling account of someone who took this theory of living in a world without ramifications or consequences to an extreme, and it might be too much for some people to sit through. Myself, I got goosebumps on top of goosebumps during this terrifying and shocking climax. Ascher keeps the pace brisk with movie clips, real-life interviews, historical clips of Philip K. Dick, Nick Bostrom, and other futurists who first put the concept to paper, and creative animations illustrating some of the interviewees' tales. The film still isn't a short one, as it comes in just under 2 hours long. Still, it feels it only breaches the surface of the possibilities brought up by all involved. A Glitch in the Matrix is not one of those films you simply watch and then move on to what's next. It asks interesting questions, and whether you believe that we are the one and only reality, or just a series of alternate possibilities, I think it'll be the type of film that sparks all kinds of thought-provoking and comfort-challenging conversations afterwards. That'll be it for today. Please chime in down below in the comments and let me know how on the nose or mind-numbingly wrong I am, or you can counter with your own review. So guys, you know how YouTube works. I'd love to be able to dedicate more time to this channel. I'm not monetized yet, so if you want to help me out, remember to hit all the pertinent bells and whistles down below. Want some spooky comics to read? I have 2 new horror comic book trade paperbacks you should look out for. Both Gravetrancers and Pirouette, collecting never-before-published issues, can be found in only the finest of comic book shops. If you're looking for written reviews, you can find them on my website, mlmillerwrites.com. If you really want to show your support, I also have a Patreon page at mlmiller. Look for the link to my Patreon page down below. Thank you so much for your time, and take care.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality. You're